Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Marisa and today is the first vlog of 2022. It has been a few weeks since I have been here. I planned on coming over to YouTube and posting some really fun videos over the holidays. However, sickness came to our house. I was down with the Rona for about 10 days. You can still hear it a little bit in my voice now, but I started feeling sick on December 26th. Other than some sniffles and like some minor things with the rest of the family, everyone else is doing really good. Any tests that they've taken have all come back negative. Anyways, all that to say, I'm behind in the videos I wanted to put over here for you guys, but what can you do, right? And we're going to do one little kind of home organizing project because you guys know that for where I live, I've talked about this before, for where I live, my kitchen is considered on the smaller side. I know those of you who are tuning in from other nations in the world cannot believe when I say that, but for where I live, it's considered a smaller size kitchen. So we also want to make sure that we're maximizing our storage and our the drawer space that we have, you know. So I wanted to take some time and organize this drawer specifically. This is one of our hidden drawers that you've heard me talk about before in other videos. But this whole area, I wanted to organize my spice jars, and I was gonna get, like, you know, the really nice ones with the matching label and get one of the tiered shelves and they could all lay flat and all the things. However, I was thinking about how inefficient of a use of space that is. Really inefficient use of space, and so I was looking on some home organization websites and trying to get some ideas, and you know what I discovered? Hold on, Marley's barking it up out here. What are you doing? What I discovered was that most of the amazing home organization techniques that are out there for us to get inspiration from are really for big spaces. I saw a bunch of kitchen drawers and pantries that were super beautiful and super organized, but in order for that style of organization to work, like, you really need a wide space. Have you seen like the bathroom drawers where everything's like in a clear bin laying down flat, so when you open up the drawer every product is laying like flat facing up so you can see the labels? That's fantastic, but I do not have the drawer space to do something like that. If you were to take those 5 bottles that are laying flat and stand them all upright and condense them all into like a Lazy Susan, it would be a way more efficient use of space for small spaces. So I did some organizing in my front closet and in my linen closet. I want to tackle this drawer, but I'm going to change the plan up slightly. I went to, I think it was Walmart, and I got $1 spice jars that are short enough that I should be able to do them all vertically and put the labels on the top, and then hopefully clear up some more space in that drawer so that it's not so crammed full of spices. Anyway, we'll see. Who are you barking at outside? Who are you barking at outside? HelloFresh just arrived. So I'm going to put this away. These look so fantastic. We got spice red lentil and squash stew, mozzarella paninis with tomato soup. This looks like it's going to be so yummy. And a Cobb salad. This time I only went with vegetarian options for our meals. No meat. I don't typically do that. I'm excited to try these ones. They look really delicious. Speaking of organization, one of the things I did about, I don't remember if it was like 6 months or so ago, 4 months, I don't know, is I put labels in my fridge. I know that sounds kind of funny. However, I found that with so many people accessing our fridge, things would not get put back in an efficient manner, and it's only a counter depth fridge and it's not very wide. You've heard me talk about that before. And so I need to make the most use of this space as possible. And I was watching Sarah over at Our Tribe of Many. They are a fabulous YouTube family. They have, they just had a baby, which I think brings them to 11 children. So they have to be really efficient and organized with all of their systems, specifically with things related to their food, right? So I saw that she had put some labels in her fridge. So that inspired me. And then once I had a label maker in my hands, I just went crazy. So I did the front hall closet and our linen closet, smaller spaces, without going like to the Container Store or a similar store that would be like that in our area. Without spending money on expensive things, I went to the dollar store and I got some bins and I did some organizing projects, all really because of how well it's been working having the fridge labeled. People put things back for the most part where they go, and that just makes everything so much easier. Okay, first one is done. So I put the label on the top. I marked the expiration date of the spices on the bottom. One down, 22 to go. Okay, I'm just about to do the last jar. I saved the turmeric to the end because if I spill it or something, it's just gonna be, you know, it really dyes your skin and where it falls. So I'm gonna do that one last, but this is kind of where we're at. I've been collecting them in this little container, and then I'm gonna take them over to the drawer and start organizing the drawer. Hopefully I saved a little bit of space by doing this. So I put down this anti-slip mat in the whole length of the drawer because they are glass jars and they're no longer sitting in an actual spice rack holder. So just to prevent them from slipping around when the drawers are open and closed. And I reorganized the items that were in these smaller bins off to the side just to make sure they were a little bit more like items, stored with like items. So this whole section at the back here is empty. A little bit of space up at the top, and I do have some extra room if I ended up wanting to add some more spices. A couple more spice jars could fit in there. If I ever get rid of these Trader Joe grinders, then I could get rid of that completely. We don't have a Trader Joe's here, so I can really only get new ones anytime we visit Buffalo and stop by Trader Joe's. So we'll see how that works out. But I definitely saved some space in this drawer, which was what the goal was, and I did it all really affordably. These jars were from Walmart, and they ended up being about $1 a piece. And instead of kind of going horizontally by going vertically, I ended up saving more space. So yes, there are way more beautiful ways that this could have been done with longer jars and beautiful labels and laying things so you can see the spices. But when you don't have tons and tons of cupboards and drawers to work with, sometimes you need to kind of improvise a little. So I'm really pleased with how that turned out. I think it looks really great. Everything's uniform, and the goal of getting extra space has been accomplished. Look at that, nothing moves. So good. So apart from these spices here, I do have this basket, which I keep in my cupboard, and this has additional spices. This is where I would get refills for the ones I just filled up today, as well as some spices I will never put in smaller jars. Like chili powder, I will never put that in a smaller jar. This will probably make 2 to 3 pots of chili around here. And then some of these extra ones I got for Christmas. So this basket goes in my cupboard up here, gets stored right there. So between that section right there, which is like all the refills, and then this, I got lots of spices. I'm really pleased with this. I actually have a video coming out shortly with some more small space organization ideas. So this drawer is going to be included in it, as well as what we did in the laundry. What we did in the, it's coming to me. No, linen closet. And in our front closet, and hopefully some of these ideas about using vertical spaces when you have a smaller closets to work with. You guys find those helpful if you have a small space too. Anyways, that's it for now. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys back here next time at I Am Loved.